stirring, perhaps slightly defiant music as we open on a stark white background. The Socratic Sense logo emerges slowly in black font, whose history shapes our understanding of truth, justice, and human dignity. What if the dominant narratives of philosophy have overlooked the voices and experiences of the vast majority of the world? In this video, we're going to explore the revolutionary ideas of Enrique Dussel, an Argentine philosopher who dared to challenge the West's stronghold on philosophical thought. Join us as we delve into the depths of his philosophy of liberation, a beacon of hope for a more inclusive and equitable world. Welcome back to the channel. And before we begin, please consider subscribing to show your support for our mission to make philosophy more accessible and to stay up to date with our latest videos. Who was Enrique Dussel? Born in Buenos Aires, Argentina in 1936. Enrique Dussel was a seminal philosopher, historian, and theologian. He spent much of his life in Argentina, where he grappled with the socio-political issues of his time. When Argentina fell under the oppressive rule of a military dictatorship, Dussel was forced into exile. He eventually settled in Germany, where he taught at various universities, most notably at the University of Notre Dame in Berlin. Throughout his career, he remained deeply connected to Latin American thought and activism, becoming one of the most influential philosophers from the region. Dussel was a prolific writer, authoring numerous books and articles on topics ranging from political philosophy to ethics. One of his most renowned works is Philosophy of Liberation, first published in 1970. In this groundbreaking text, he lays out his philosophy's central tenets, urging a radical rethinking of how we approach philosophical inquiry and social justice. He also made significant contributions to the fields of ethics and global ethics, providing a powerful critique of traditional Western ethical frameworks and advocating for a more inclusive and contextually sensitive approach. One of the most significant aspects of Dussel's work is his focus on lived experience, particularly the experiences of the oppressed and marginalized. He emphasized the importance of considering diverse perspectives and lived realities, formulating philosophical ideas and ethical principles. This approach was deeply influenced by his personal experiences in Argentina, as well as his commitment to social justice and liberation theology. Now that we've met our protagonists, let's delve into the heart of the matter. What was Dussel's philosophy of liberation all about? Let's start with what it wasn't. Traditional Western philosophy, according to Dussel, had become too comfortable in its Eurocentric perspective. For centuries, philosophy had primarily been shaped by the experiences, values, and ideas of European thinkers. While some philosophies did engage with non-European traditions, they often did so in ways that reinforced the superiority of Western thought. Dussel challenged this status quo, arguing that such an approach not only limited philosophical inquiry, but also perpetuated social injustice and inequality. At the core of his philosophy is the idea that philosophical thinking should begin with the oppressed, those on the margins of society. By giving voice to the voiceless, Dussel believed that we could uncover deeper truths and develop more authentic and meaningful philosophical ideas. His work significantly contributed to the field of decolonial studies, offering a powerful critique of colonialism and its lasting impacts on knowledge production and power dynamics. A central concept in Dussel's philosophy is the notion of the other. In his view, the other refers to those who are systematically silenced and marginalized by Eurocentric philosophies, particularly the indigenous peoples and those living in the global South. These groups have often been excluded from philosophical discourse, their voices and experiences disregarded in the construction of universal truths. Dussel challenged this exclusion, arguing that to truly arrive at universal truths, we must include and value the perspectives of all, not just those from Western societies. Another crucial aspect of Dussel's work is his concept of modernity. Dussel argued that these two concepts are intricately linked and cannot be separated. As he saw it, the progress and enlightenment of Europe went hand in hand with the colonization and oppression of the rest of the world. Therefore, any genuine move towards enlightenment for Europe must necessarily involve dismantling its colonial structures and addressing the systemic inequalities that continue to persist. Dussel's work provides a compelling critique of traditional philosophical approaches and offers a path towards a more inclusive and socially conscious philosophy. His ideas have had a profound impact on various intellectual movements, particularly in Latin America, where his work is seen as a foundational text for decolonial theory. In a nutshell, let's see how this philosophy manifests in real-world scenarios. Consider the way we typically frame discussions about human rights. Traditionally, Western philosophies have often presented human rights as universal and absolute. However, Dussel would challenge this view, arguing that such a perspective ignores the historical and socio-political contexts that shape our understanding of rights. He would instead advocate for a contextual understanding of rights, one that takes into account the diverse cultural perspectives and lived realities of different societies. Similarly, when it comes to environmental ethics, Dussel's philosophy encourages us to move beyond anthropocentric views that prioritize human needs over environmental concerns. By centering the perspectives of those who have traditionally been marginalized in philosophical discourse, Dussel's philosophy compels us to our relationship with the natural world and consider the rights and well-being of all living beings. In essence, Dussel's philosophy of liberation calls for a fundamental shift in the way we approach ethical issues. It urges us to move away from rigid universalisms and embrace a more fluid, contextually sensitive and inclusive approach that acknowledges and respects the diversity of human experience. So why does this matter? Why should we care about Dussel's ideas? Dussel's ideas are profoundly relevant in today's interconnected world. In an era marked by growing awareness of social justice issues and the need for global solidarity, his work provides a guiding light. Firstly, Dussel's work is crucial for understanding the complexities of our globalized world. In a world that continues to grapple with the legacies of colonialism and the challenges of intercultural dialogue, his ideas offer valuable insights. By shedding light on the experiences and perspectives of the global South, his work helps us navigate these complexities more effectively. Furthermore, Dussel's philosophy has practical implications for addressing pressing global issues. His emphasis on contextual ethics, for example, can guide us in tackling issues like climate change and human rights violations in a more nuanced and effective manner. By incorporating diverse voices and perspectives, we can develop more comprehensive and equitable solutions to these global challenges. Finally, Dussel's ideas challenge us at a fundamental level, urging us to confront our own biases and assumptions in a world that often celebrates Western perspectives as universal. His work serves as a powerful reminder of the need for critical self-reflection, importance of embracing diversity in thought and experience. As we bring this video to a close, let's reflect on the profound legacy of Enrique. Through his work, he challenged the intellectual establishment, giving voice to the voiceless and paving the way for a more inclusive and socially conscious philosophy. His ideas continue to resonate deeply, urging us to confront injustice, dismantle oppressive structures, and embrace the richness of diverse perspectives. Dussel reminds us that philosophy is not confined to the ivory towers of academia. Rather, it's a vital tool for social change and liberation. His life and work serve as an inspiration, demonstrating the power of philosophy to challenge the status quo and drive positive change in the world. We hope this video has provided you with a solid introduction to the fascinating ideas of Enrique Dussel. Now we want to hear from you. What are your thoughts on Dussel's philosophy of liberation? How do you think it addresses the challenges of our time? Share your insights in the comments below. And if you're eager to continue exploring more philosophical concepts, make sure to stay tuned for upcoming videos on intersectional feminism and bell hooks. We've got some exciting discussions lined up that we know you'll find thought-provoking. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the world of philosophy. Until next time, keep questioning, keep challenging, keep seeking wisdom. And do not forget to hit that like button and share this video with others who might find it insightful. It's a great way to support us and spread the love of philosophy. Stay curious, stay engaged, and never stop asking questions. The Socratic Sense team wishes you all the best in your philosophical pursuits. Take care and goodbye. Thought-provoking music fades in as the screen goes dark except for a few words in white text, whose history shapes our understanding of truth, justice, and human dignity. What if the dominant narratives of philosophy have overlooked the voices and experiences of the vast majority of the world? If this pursuit of justice and decolonization resonated with you, like this video and subscribe to the Socratic Sense for more profound insights into global thought and human liberation. Channel branding appears with social media links.